Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to some of you and peace out to the rest of you. Hit the share button because the message is more important than the messenger. Um, there is this notion that I decided to dispel, or misconception I decided to work against. That was the misconception that you can somehow get and keep the respect of a Westernisha that has decided you are a mark and you are to be used and you're a lesser. And I don't blame Danica Marie for the idea. I just don't think she was thinking analytically enough, probably because she's not as vicious as the women about whom she's warning us. This does not mean I agree with her all the time, certainly not with her friendship with Six the Fraudess. But by the same token, there is also another notion that Dennis Spurling talked about that is a correct notion right now. I mean, it is a phenomena that exists. But I want to point out something about this phenomena. And that is that this phenomena does not have to exist, and it really should not. And that phenomena is that of men tolerating ill treatment, bad treatment from women because of the women's looks. This is true. This does happen. And I think that he was not wrong for pointing that out. I also believe that we men are the ones who are wrong because we've sat up here and done it. And everyone knows that there are men who will do that. I am not concerned anymore with what reasons men give. This was something that my age group really was bad about. Dead ass, though. And we really should have refused something like this. We should have refused to be this way. And we didn't. And so now it is clear cut and it is plain for the world to see that you can mistreat black men and you can have a nasty, filthy, stank, funky attitude towards black men in general who didn't do anything to you but love you and prefer you and try to impress you. If you got a big booty or a cute face, maybe some shapely legs. And what this does is when you're dealing with a group of women that already detest men, and make no bones about it, we already know Western women have a disdain for men. Then it just gives them an excuse to act in such a bad way. That's it. Now they have an excuse to act exactly the way that they would not tolerate anyone acting towards them. It doesn't have to be this way, gentlemen. You can demand from women that they not only look the part, and that only has to be according to you and your own taste, but that they look the part. You can also demand from these women that they behave the way you want them to behave. You can demand from these women, maybe not in the West, but you can demand from them in general that they behave and look the way you want them to, and that you're still giving them a way out, because as impossible as many women think this is, and as impossible as Westernishas have convinced us to believe that it is, it actually is not, because a woman that is your type may not be another man's type. The point is that if she looks your type, then she's in as far as looks go. She's met that qualification. Now all she has to do is behave herself. You can demand that. You're not going to get the Westernishas my age and even the ones that are currently in their 30s and 20s to behave the right way. You're not going to get them to do it. It is not your fault. But if you demand this anyway and you simply ditch every last one of them who fails to meet this, you will not regret it. That's what I've been trying to get y'all to understand. You will not regret it if you get them, if you ditch them and you make all of them understand that you will leave one, the next, the next, the next. You will just continue to leave all of them. That you will ditch and abandon every last one of them until they do get it right. You can. And if you do so, the ones that are coming up, the ones that are now little kids, will look and see we are not going to win trying to make these men make difficult choices between two things that are not even mutually exclusive to begin with. We're not going to win that. These men will stay by themselves and save their money. That's what I wanted you to understand. And the Spurling was right, that because we tolerated one, we now have a situation where these broads don't even look like anything and they got filthy, stank, funky attitudes. We accepted that. That's on us. Now, we can turn around and say, you know what? Now you're sitting up here trying not to bring either one to the table. No, bitch, you gonna bring both or there will be no table. We'll use that table for firewood. I hope that what I said helps. Thank you for listening. And as always, black heart, black mind, black out. Assalamu alaikum, black heterosexual, non-select male power. Just because you don't like it, a black patriarchy until extinction of Judgment Day. Thank you for flying with us here again on Jet Black Airways with a phrase, jet black is also a verb. Keep jetting black with us until the wings and the wheels fall off. Gender, justice, forever.